We're joined by Serge and our post-match reaction piece as well. What did you think, Serge?
Well, it was one of those games where we came in knowing that it was going to be a bad day. The seats were half empty. It was the lowest attendance I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know, and once again we lost another game. So that's 7 games without a win.
Yeah.
So our worst run in over 25 years.
Yeah.
And it's just quite. I can't actually pick one moment where the team was particularly awful.
Yeah.
It was just really listless.
Yeah.
It just looked like they were going through the motions of the match with no interest in actually pushing it forward.
Yeah.
I mean, starting last week I said, and the week before and previous week I said that Emery's got this obsession with changing formation. And once again, he chose a different formation where he put David Luiz as a defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
When he's got a perfectly useful Lucas Torreira on the bench. It's like, why is he doing this for?
Yeah.
What on earth is he trying to eke out of this team? Is he trying to just use as many different formations as possible before he leaves? Is he trying to get like the number one record of formations?
Number one, Michelin Web reference.
It's just utterly ridiculous.
Yeah.
You and I were sitting there watching it. And the first half, yeah, we were better. Second half, they came out, and as soon as they got that goal, which, to be fair, was actually a good goal.
Yeah.
I can't complain that. But we looked terrified after that.
Yeah.
And we were all over the shop. And, you know, at that corner, Aubameyang taking the front post when, realistically, he should be peeling off the edge of the box in case there's a breakaway. He's our fastest striker. He's easily the quicker than most of that Frankfurt team, but he didn't seem to have the heart and soul into the performance.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone was going through the motions. And, you know, even though the stadium was half empty, there was still a bit of hope at the beginning. You know, there weren't as many boos or as we thought there might have been, but at the full whistle, the entire stadium went up in a big boo, and that shows a lot, because you never see that, and that's really poor form.
Yeah.
There were some Emery out banners as well that I noticed, and it just
The terrible printed A4 pages.
Yeah.
Well, I say banners, I mean sheets of paper.
Well, yeah, absolutely. The team just oozed mediocrity, didn't they? It was
I mean,
it was just so
Callum Chambers looked rusty and out of sorts, and he shouldn't have been as bad as he was, because he's not looked great for a couple of weeks, because he was out of a position in the previous games that gave away the second goal.
Yeah.
This week he looked like he was just not really into it. You know, Kieran Tierney tried his best, but because of the setup on that side, he didn't have enough speed to go up the top. And you know, Ozil came on, and he was just anonymous again. But that's not entirely his fault. It's because he doesn't have the players behind him providing the ball. And Frankfurt by that point were already a goal clear. They had the game momentum, and we couldn't really break that down because they had 10 men in their half the entire time. Because they didn't need to attack us because they got that all important goal.
Absolutely.
Because now they're third in the group, so they got a fighting chance next week to get second if Liège beat us possibly, or if we beat Liège, which at the moment I'm still not confident on.
Well,
we have to get, I think, a win or a draw to go through in Liège.
We have to lose 5-0 to Liège to not go through.
Yeah,
could you see it happening? Possibly.
Yeah. I mean, I said before this
slightly
game,
worrying,
I thought we would lose. I suggested 3-1 when Layth and I were in the bar earlier, and I'm not surprised, honestly. As soon as that first goal went in, I was like, this is where it happens. This is the time where we start to really look properly scared. I mean, the only highlight for me was Mustafi once again showed a little bit of nous. He seemed like he was all right.
Which is a bit of a misnomer in itself.
Yeah,
isn't it,
exactly.
really?
You know, he looked like he had the most energy there.
Yeah.
You know, Socrates once again made a few terrible errors and passes right to goal. I mean, there was one point Martinez, when he was having the pass back, almost let it roll into the goal as well. It was just, it looked like everyone was just really sort of off edge. It looked like, you know when you watch Sunday League football and everyone's exceptionally hungover? It was that quality of performance. It was half-assed at best.
Honestly, yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Just in terms of the Frankfurt fans who got in, there was about 1,000, 1,500. There was a lot in the club level, wasn't there?
Club level was packed. Obviously, we saw the sort of the flares and the pyro earlier at the front, and all the fans there, and the police pinning them in. And yet they somehow got the best performance out of everyone. They got to go to club level, free beer, watch the team win, and then there's 1,000 of all of them together.
Yeah, they won't forget this game in a hurry.
To be fair, I don't like the idea of fans being banned from the ground, so I'm kind of pleased that they got in.
Yeah,
you know, because it added they were the ones with the most amount of enthusiasm, atmosphere in the stadium. Because I think the second half started, no one really in the crowd really cared anymore.
Yeah.
You know, people started leaving at the 75th minute.
I know.
You know, I've never seen that for a long time, and that's bad.
Yeah, they do leave quite early at the Emirates most days, but
but we had to wait till the 90 minutes to wait for the rush to stop. They were leaving earlier.
Exactly. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, we've been tweeting a few things as well. Tweeted a picture of the away end. thought people would realise that, and I just basically said, caption this. There's a lot of angry people out there. It was intended as a bit of satire, a bit of irony. Some people didn't really get it. So, there was some quality tweets from the people who did get it. So thank you very much to everyone who joined in the joke, basically. And those who didn't, well, lighten up a little bit. But yeah, there you go. Anyway.
Can I just say,
please
on the topic of seats and fans, I'm not sure, because you guys were right in the top tier, weren't you?
Yeah, we were.
I'm not sure if you could see it, but the lower tier of the clock end was basically empty. If you go on my Twitter, there's a photo and it's literally just rows and rows. But I've never seen anything quite like it. And I think Arsenal said that the tickets sold attendance, which is how most clubs do the attendance, was 49,000. It was nowhere near. It was probably just about pushing 20,000.
Yeah, exactly,
it was abysmal. But you can understand completely why people didn't want to sign up.
Honestly, it's just a bit like those sort of Stalinist edicts after like 5-year plans that agricultural output is up 84% or something, and everyone believes it. Basically, it was just nonsense. 49,000. Do us a favour, seriously.
The atmosphere was flat.
Yeah.
The performance for the team was flat. The manager's reaction when his team were 2-1 down to bring on Torreira, not bring an attacking player, that's just such flat management.
Yeah.
Everything was just quite disappointing. And now we've got a road trip to Carrow Road on Sunday, with a demoralised team.
Yeah, we're going. Will Emery be going? That's the question.
I mean, the only positive we've had this week is that the under-23s won 3-0 yesterday against Valencia.
Excellent.
Which is obviously a problem because I wanted players like Smith Rowe to play tonight. But they played yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah.
So problematic, really.
Yeah. Would he make a difference? I don't know. He might have been dragged down by the complete malaise among the team and the manager, basically.
I said in the podcast, I was hoping today we'd have the youngsters playing to show a bit of more enthusiasm because they're not being dragged down by the quagmire of the Premier League, but that didn't happen, did it?
No.
We still have the same players that are just as fed up with it all as we are.
And it's gonna be Groundhog Day until something happens, i.e. they get rid of the manager, basically. There's nothing else that can affect such change.
I will back a manager until things that aren't. It's not going right and it's not going to change.
Yeah.
It's reached that point. There is no other option now for me apart from sacking him because it's just not going to get better and it's not going to improve.
Yeah.
Well, as Dan said in his press box review, the end is nigh. Yeah, the end is Unai.
The end is
Lovely.
Unai. And on that very good line, thanks very much. The end is Unai. I really like that. But is it though?
I'm going to use that in the headline.
We're going to Carrow Road. Will Unai Emery go to Carrow Road as well? Who knows? But thank you so much for watching. That's our take from the Emirates after Arsenal's 2-1 defeat by Eintracht Frankfurt. Let us know what you think. We've had our say. You tell us what you think now. Like, comment, share. Obviously, subscribe as well. We're growing all the time. Thanks to everyone for watching. We're getting new subscribers all the time, so thank you very much. And we'll see you soon. All the best. Cheers.
Yeah.